The relationship between the United States and Russia is complex and historically multifaceted, influenced by a range of political, geographical, and ideological factors. The dynamics between the two nations have shifted dramatically over the centuries, from allies during World War II to adversaries during the Cold War, and to partners and rivals in the modern era. During the Cold War from the late 1940s to the early 1990s, the United States and Russia, then the Soviet Union, were engaged in a tense rivalry marked by the nuclear arms race, the space race, and numerous proxy wars around the globe. Ideological differences between the capitalist United States and the communist Soviet Union fueled this prolonged period of geopolitical tension, known as the Iron Curtain era. The Cuban Missile Crisis of 1962 exemplified the volatility of the period, bringing the world to the brink of nuclear conflict. The dissolution of the Soviet Union in 1991 led to a temporary thaw in U.S. Russia relations. The two nations cooperated on several fronts, including nuclear disarmament and economic aid. However, disagreements soon resurfaced with issues such as NATO's eastward expansion, human rights concerns, and differing stances on global conflicts, such as those in the Balkans and the Middle East, straining relations. In recent years, relations have become increasingly strained due to allegations of election interference, differing views on Syria, and major geopolitical events such as Russia's annexation of Crimea in 2014. This move was heavily criticized by the United States and led to the imposition of economic sanctions on Russia, further deepening the divide. Despite these tensions, there are channels of communication and cooperation, particularly in areas like space exploration, where both nations still work together on the International Space Station. There have been occasional attempts at diplomatic reset or engagement, though these have frequently been short-lived due to underlying tensions. The future of U.S. Russia relations remains uncertain. It is influenced by domestic politics within each country, global economic conditions, and the broader international landscape. Key issues that continue to shape the relationship include cybersecurity threats, energy policies, and the ongoing developments in nuclear arms control agreements. The careful management of this complex relationship is essential, as both countries possess significant nuclear arsenals and are key players in global security and economic systems. Thus, while the history of U.S.-Russia relations is marked by a mix of rivalry and cooperation, current geopolitical realities point to a challenging trajectory, necessitating careful diplomacy and strategic negotiation to avoid escalation and seek common ground where possible.